Since this venerable stadium was erected in the Pennsylvania Hills, it has been the home to toughness, to passion, to winning. Welcome to Happy Valley and Beaver Stadium, home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Not just so you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
Coming after it. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the move, it's Saunders. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Penn State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw, it's Helm. Right on target this time. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Quick step and go. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Marshall quick to the line. Handoff from the gun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Payne. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. It's long. Trying to get to it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, he drops the throw. Skips away from pressure. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you've got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. At the 20, he's got space. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's Turner. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on third down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that...
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
It's a good young lesson for all young receivers out there. Never jump up and down waving your hands trying to get the attention of the quarterback, because guess what? All you're doing instead is getting the attention of the defense. They're able to run over and get the INT.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Nothing but green ahead. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Marshall!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's held. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. He rifles one deep to the left. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Gets it out fast. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's taking the shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. We're lucky that one hit the ground.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Penn State! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Dropping back, it's Helm. He fires to the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. No huddle offense to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick.
There's a live football. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Line gets set, 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to pass. It's long. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he muffs it. It's loose. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He wants to throw. Dumps it to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Saunders. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35 to 10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. 35, We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's long. Picked off. Taking it the other way. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Penn State! The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in 1 play. Just execute the offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And how about that, man? If you're a defense, that's demoralizing. You get them in a known passing situation. They slip the run in there. All you got to do now, you're playing deep for pass. Now,
oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and he got it at the 35. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Whew, boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quick strike complete. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Marshall will be forced to punt. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. To the air, it's long. Throws to the wideout. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarter.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Marshall will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He's looking to throw it. He lets it fly. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Quarterback will audible. From the red zone, looking for a space. Using the quick game. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Penn State! And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile on.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner is stopped. Just complete and utter dominance.